networking is so important.
Yeah.
Having fun is more important than networking, because having fun is going to be your networking, because you're going to get noticed. I'm not going to be like a pain in the ass, even though sometimes you're like, but I got to catch myself, because sometimes I'll just be enjoying myself. As background actors, pay attention, watch the rehearsals, watch the cameras. If you like to be on film, 65 times. Now,
since when?
Since 21, since 2019, 2019 and 20.
Okay.
And
all right, I'm Mike Cruz, and this is the first episode of Beyond the Boroughs. This is we have Mike Muniz here today, and Mike is a featured background actor. He's done about, Mike, how many?
140 background shoots.
140 background shoots, and what's the time frame, Mike?
Since November 20, I did 2 in 2019, COVID hit, and then November 2021, I've done it since, 138 more.
Okay, cool. Like, how did it start, Mike? Because me and you met on the set, and we're running into the similar people on sets and working at the same jobs. How'd you start? Like, what got the ball rolling and said, you know what, I want to do this, man?
All right. It just happened. It's like, first I want to say, you're never too old. It's never too late. Yeah. Trust me, because look at Mike. He got a little bit of gray like me. Yeah. But I started this in my 60s. What happened was, I got my little life story, but I did comedy for 20-something years. Yeah. Stand-up comedy. And I had a few people work with me. Then I went to transit, and I saw my friend on TV, Kenneth Black. Yeah. His real name is Kenneth Powell, but his comedy name is Kenneth Black. And I called him. I'm like, yo, this and that. And, because we did comedy. Yeah. He said, yo, if you want to do it, I'll give you the information. I was like, you know what? I never thought about doing background or TV, getting into the industry. I was like, of course, I would love to. I was still had a few years to work in transit. And he gave me the information. Bam, right away, I got on Ghost Book 2 at New Amsterdam in less than a month.
And you just started a profile page on one of the casting networks? I started
a profile page. I started with Central Casting.
Okay.
That's the first one. Yeah. It's free. You don't have to pay.
Is that the one in New York City where you go take the picture?
You have to go in person. Yep. It's free. You don't have to pay. There's a lot of free casting companies. There's some that you pay, which is worth it. Yeah. And but I started with Central Casting, did it for like a year and a half with nobody else. Now I'm with Backstage. I'm with Casting Networks, Everyset.com, a lot of Source and Cast. Yeah. I've joined a lot of casting companies. 2 of them I pay for, which is worth it. Yeah. And the thing is that, like you said, we met about 3 months ago. Yeah. We did a movie. Yeah. And I could, let me see, Eduardo Adam, Mimsy Mack, Mark Drayton Stone, Andre Reese, Mike Cruz. These are like 5 close, and Tom Johnson, of course, close background people that I've associated with. We call each other. Yeah. It could be 1 a.m. It could be, anytime. Yeah. And we're really enjoying each other's company on set, and we're making friendships off of it. So it's like a whole different, my life right now, I'm a widow. I'm a 5-time grandfather, 2-time great-grandfather. And the most important thing, I'm a father to my daughter, Michelle, and my stepson, Kashara. I'm a widow. My wife, Victoria, passed in 19. My mother in 2021. And it's wild because when my wife passed, I was like, I play poker, as you can see. Yeah, I see it. I'm a semi-professional poker player.
Did you take the train? Did you take the train to Vegas?
I took the train. Okay. I took Amtrak. There's a story on Poker News. Yeah. And they wrote a story about me. Poker player takes Amtrak cross country, 62 hours. I don't fly. I'm not saying I'm scared. I just don't fly. But I've been on a plane to Puerto Rico twice. But I stopped the poker. My cousin Josephine said, now she tells me, what a miracle. And it's the background, the life of background, what I'm doing, enjoying it. She said, my life just turned around. She felt so sad for me. Yeah. And she was like, because I was always jolly. I'm always jolly. I'm like, I have a great time in my life. Yeah. But that hit me. My wife, when she passed, it hit me. Then my mother in 21, I'm like, I got my sister passed. I got 2 other brothers. They hit hard. I carry them in my heart always. But background is keeping me in a great place in my life, at the right time in my life.
So your background, but before the acting, before the MTA, there was a situation when you were younger that you kind of told me a little bit about when you were homeless at one point in your life.
Okay, yeah.
You were homeless because I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna go with it, because I think that your history and where you're at now is almost similar, because it's almost a similar feeling, like it's just tell us about before, like when you were homeless and
I'm going to go to that was. But I have to mention, there's 4 brothers left in the family. I got my brother Gilbert. He's like my #1 fan in the family, I guess, besides my grandsons and daughters and granddaughter and all that. But we keep in touch. His friend Nieves, and it feels good having fans that are family. Yeah. And one thing, I'm getting into the story, but I had a situation one time. I'm playing poker. A guy says, "Yo, I saw you on TV for like 2 seconds, trying to make fun of me." Yeah. All I said was this: there's no small parts in acting. Yeah. Because background is acting. Yeah. You can make a face. You can move. You can walk. You got to follow direction. Background is acting. It is part of the whole show. It's like Voltron. Yeah. Every piece has a purpose to move. And you know that. Yeah. And then I ended it like this, because I like to be sarcastic. Yeah. And I said, but I was on 2 seconds longer than you ever were. But I'm going back to, I'm a college graduate, associates in accounting, got married, had a daughter. But all this time, I worked in Wall Street 11 years, started with drinking, marijuana, acid, cocaine, hashish, everything. I'm an extremist. I progressed from one to the other. Yeah. I wound up, and I proudly say this, because even my grandkids say, they know the drugs I did. Yeah. I wind up smoking crack. And I say proudly because the proud part comes that I got 35 years of sobriety. That's good, man. This year. Yeah. And I wound up losing my Wall Street job, going to jail for the first time, being on Pickett and Pine, Norwood and Fulton and Brooklyn, becoming homeless, robbing from my mother. My brother's looking for me. My mother's warning me, you can't come here. Your brothers they're ready to. Yeah. One of my brothers that had passed, before he passed, he was a Phoenix House graduate, worked with him. And I'm laying there, and he's like, I said, give me $20. I swear I'm going to stop. He threw a token at me. And I'm sleeping on the floor in the hall in the Cephalon projects. Yeah. And he said, a week later, I was in the program in Phoenix House, October 6, 89, the most important date, one of 3, which was November 21st, 1995, when I met my wife, Vicky, and December 16, 1980, when my daughter was born. Right. Those 3 dates, big dates in my life. Big dates for the Muniz family. They gave me that push. The Muniz family. Yeah. And I like it because you say Muniz, a lot of Muniz, But I was homeless. And the wild thing is this. I wound up in jail, came out homeless, selling drugs. I wound up working for the same trains I slept on. Yeah. I wound up working for New York City Transit for 23 years, because I left before the 25 years because COVID hit. Yeah. I said, I'm out of here. 150 people had passed in transit. Yeah. I said, I'm out. And like I said, I did my 2 little backgrounds. I did my homeless thing, went to work for transit, same trains. My man Ken Black got me into background acting, and I did the same in return, like getting my friend Andre Rees and other people into background. I saw Andre Rees Oh, you met Andre Ray?
No, I didn't meet him, but I saw a video. You
Oh yeah, I did a video with him. Right.
Yeah, I saw it.
On the YouTube Muniz Firebird.
I see it.
YouTube Muniz Firebird.
I didn't know you had history with him like that.
Yeah. We go back 30-something years. I'm not going to go into the story of how, but I guess you can imagine. But we know each other 30-something years. And I got him I got my nephew. His name is Victor, but I never call him Victor. Yeah. Ernie, he's on YouTube too. The Clown, he's with a K-L-O-W. He just retired after doing 20-something years of comedy. I got him into it.
Oh, wow.
He did shows with J.J. Walker. He opened for him.
Okay.
He did shows with Curb Your Enthusiasm. What's the guy's name? The black guy. The tall. I forgot his name, but everybody knows who I'm talking about. Yeah. They're very good friends, and he did some shows with him. But comedy, poker.
Yeah.
So this is the three things in my life right now, because background is like, it's keeping me alive.
Yeah. I see when you're on set, man. It brings something out. That's why I want to get to the point of this. It's almost like, to me, when I'm doing it, it's almost like a high. It's almost like an addiction, and you want more. And I keep saying that. Like, a lot of times you see people who have this much passion to do something like this. Either A, there was an issue with some sort of substance abuse, or B, they were an athlete sometime in their life. And sometimes when it's both, they just push harder, because as an athlete, you want to keep going. You want to win. You want to play. And as a substance abuser, you want to get high. You want to feel that euphoric feeling. You know, and it's almost like this is like an addiction, man. You know, you keep looking. If you're getting a job, you're not getting a job. You're working, you're not working.
Best addiction you can have. It's funny because it's true. When I first started, I would talk to Kenneth Powell. Listen, what do? I don't know nothing. Yeah. Now I got people actually talking to me, asking, "Yo, this," because they say that. How do I've been on. I'm an old timer.
You got your book, yeah.
I keep stuff written down.
Yeah.
I've done 140 background roles. I wound up on TV, on TV and movies so far. Let me look at a quick note. 65 times. Now.
Since when?
Since 21. Since 2019, 2019 and 20.
Okay.
And it's just like, you know, I could be a clerk, I could be walking, I could be sitting in a court. But I've been like featured, like you said, featured.
Yeah.
And I don't even try to be featured. Yeah. But I've learned. You got to learn the game. Like if you want to be a drug addict, they want to get the best drug. They want to who's the best drug dealer. They want to do the worst thing in the world. Yeah. So mess up their life, because that's what you do when you do drugs. Yeah. So I've learned, I watch, I see where the cameras are, I see where the stand-ins are. I see they tell you to walk. You could see some of my tricks is I watch where the camera is, I see where they're at, I see where the stand-ins are. Yeah. So they're gonna set you up, the PAs, they're gonna tell you walk this way. Yeah. But when you got background of 130-something people, just like in Billions recently, it just aired about a month ago. Yeah. We're in Lincoln Center with 350 people. I got on camera like 6 times, because they tell you walk this way. And some people, they walk that way, and then they just hang out. Yeah. I walk that way. Next thing you know, I'm walking back this way. But if nobody says anything and nobody complains, then there's nothing you're doing wrong. You're adding to the scene.
Yeah.
They like what they see.
Yeah.
And if I could get on 6 times where they told me walk this way, and then I did 5 different ways, I guess I picked up the way the game is played.
Yeah. I get it.
The way the game is played.
I get it. So now with the background, do you feel it's elevating you to maybe more prominent roles? You thinking like it's definitely going to lead there, because you know what, you knock on enough doors, someone's going to open a door. And if your face is out there enough, they're going to keep saying, "Yo, who the fuck is this guy? Yo, this guy shows up to work. He's here. He's very animated. Let's throw the script his way." You know what I'm saying? Like, and I see it. I've seen some people now. I'm like, wow, man, this guy's getting script work. He's getting this and that. And I see his stuff. Like, it's funny because I go on your YouTube page and I watch it and I see. I was like, oh shit, Mike's auditioning. He just do a reel up there. Right, and I called you like, holy shit, you're going for the same one I went to, motherfucker. What are you doing?
We just did. Yeah. But it's funny. We could be the other. It was two
bodyguards.
Security.
Yeah, two bodyguards. Yeah.
I'll be the other. You be one. I'll be the other. You know, that'll be cool. Yeah. But the thing is, see, I'm getting old. I'll be forgetting. But Now go back again. What was the
Meaning,
point?
with the background as far as more prominent roles.
All right, thank
more
you.
like a featured actor, like maybe more of a day player instead of a background guy kind of stuff now.
Don't worry, family. Even though I'm going to be 67 years old on Saturday, I'm still young. It's just that I forget some. It's networking.
Yeah.
Like with you.
Yeah.
And I love this. I'm like, I've been advertised. I've been putting it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I know some people probably say, oh, no, it's a pain in my ass. This guy, they're bragging. It's not bragging. It's just
happy, excited, man.
Being in this industry, something I never thought I would do.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it.
Yeah. At your age, age, like you just said, age is only a number, man. It means fucking dick.
Nothing. So whenever I work, my phone book has directors, producers, guys that are award-winning directors. I'm going to throw some names out. George Zuvelis. This guy, he got a movie coming out. I could say it because I'm not going to say what it's about, but it's called Once a Week for Life.
Yeah.
And he advertises it on his IMDb, on Facebook. He's advertising it, but I can't tell what the story's about. But he had me in this and brought me back the second day. He gave me 2 speaking parts.
Wow.
I did a speaking part in a student film, which a student film person called me back again to do another student film.
Oh, wow.
So it's like networking, and you write the numbers down, you keep in touch. And then he gave me a speaking part, and I can't say what happens to me in the movie, but he gave me a speaking part and something else happened in the movie. But like George Zuvelis, and I worked with Jimmy Smits, and it's funny because I got to be in one scene in East New York. I don't know if I knew him or whatever, but I wound up right featured behind the main actress for like 4 or 5 minutes in the scene. And networking is so important. Having fun is more important than networking, because having fun is going to be your networking, because you're going to get noticed. I'm not going to be like a pain in the ass, even though sometimes you're like, but I got to catch myself, because sometimes I'll just be enjoying myself too much.
Little overzealous.
And some people are like, what's the word, miserable in their life, so they don't like to see that.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
I was on set, and there was a couple of guys on there, and I know they were making big money, big money on set, and all they did was bitch and cry, and it's late, I didn't eat, I didn't this, I didn't that. And me, man, I'm a very grateful person, man, and I believe in that good energy. And I'm sitting there. I actually got up and moved away because I was like, you know what?
I hear you.
I don't want to be in that,
don't need that
coffee
negative
cluster thing, man.
Nah.
And you could just see like the director and the AD were just like, they were looking. And I said, listen, I don't want to be part of that group, man. I don't even want to think I'm associated with that group. So I actually moved my table and moved somewhere else. But I'm like, yo, these guys are making big money. You're on a fucking great set, man.
Beautiful. It's like,
and just the misery. I'm like, yo, so why are you here? Like, yo, save that seat for someone who wants to be here. Like, if you're gonna be miserable, dude, don't. I know. Listen, we all do things for money, stuff like that, but this is like such a unique job to have.
That's the word, unique.
And it's so fucking cool, because guess what? Listen, the first time you saw yourself on film, did you call everybody and say, holy shit, I'm going to be on this fucking show. You better watch this motherfucker at 8 o'clock. Don't miss it, right?
Let me tell you something. The first time, second time, I'm not going to go all the way through 65, but from 1 through 65, I still do the same as the first time. No, right? I love it. But the misery, like you said, I get a pension. I'm retired. I got Social Security. I got a great life. I go to Maryland, have my lunches with my daughter and grandkids, come back, I play my poker. That's my life. My family, even my family, my nieces, my nephews, my brothers, my cousins, everybody. We got 18 persons in our text. And I'll be putting stuff on there. I don't get too many answers now, but I still be putting stuff. My cousin Joe, she said, keep putting it. She's like, but it's like, you're right though. People don't know that it's beautiful. It's like, I never knew. I would sit down and watch TV. That's it. Now I look at TV, I'm like, I see everything, all the aspects of it. Everything's put into it. Every little thing. What I used to do when I first became background, I don't know if you did it yet. When I first became background, I would watch a show, I would have to watch it again because I was focusing on the background.
Yeah, see what they're doing. Yeah.
Background. Oh, the PA had them go this way.
Yeah.
Oh, I had them go that way.
Yeah, moved it around.
I catch a blooper.
Yeah.
And then I watch it again. But now I'm like, but it's like just the aspect of the industry, the seeing from the camera and then to see it on screen.
Yeah.
It's like I did Law and Order.
Yep.
Organized crime. We had a scene in Queens. They had a boxcar where the three main actors were in there talking, jumped out with their guns in between two houses.
Yeah.
And that's all we filmed. And then the main actor, he goes into a house, and that's it.
Yeah.
When it came on TV, they jumped out of the boxcar. The truck was inside of a warehouse.
Oh, shit.
The houses are gone.
Yeah,
now they come out, they jump out, and they're running. It's like they just put stuff together. They make it.
It's the art of movie making, man. It's fucking
to see it from the start
weird.
to the final cut.
Yeah, so let me ask you a question, Mike. So the first time you saw yourself, like, say on the show, what was it? What was the first one? What was the first one you did that you saw on, like, mainstream, either movie or TV?
Right. I've been on one movie so far. It's called Genie. It just came out in December.
I saw it with Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. Yes, I'm in the front with my wife.
Yeah.
You know, I say wife because she played my wife.
Yeah.
And her name's Melissa.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Yeah, her name's Melissa too.
Yeah.
And I had two kids.
Yeah.
But it's funny because somebody was like, they looked at us when they set us up because I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
She's black and the two kids are black. But you know, that's how those are families now.
Yeah.
That's how families are now.
Multiracial families.
So they didn't have all black or all Spanish. So they put me in there and they got us right in the scene. So I'm in there and talking to the kids. But I made sure, I saw the camera, so I was like, I made sure when I talked to him, I went down a little, like, so I could get on camera. But I'm just like, I love to be on camera.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh, I don't care if I'm on camera. I'm like, you know what? That's the way they are.
Yeah.
The first time I saw myself, New Amsterdam, 2020.
And what is that? Where can they watch that at? What channel is that?
That
on?
was on. I think they finished that is about over, or it did so many seasons. But New Amsterdam was on NBC, no, CBS.
CBS.
Yeah, and it was either NBC or CBS. So all I did was go there. I never knew nothing about background.
Yeah.
So they say, all right, you're gonna stand there. And it's funny because I already started picking up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I want to be on. I just don't want to. If I don't get on, I don't get on. But I could try to be on.
Yeah.
I love to see myself on TV. I just love it. I'm enjoying it.
You can read
because
the room.
I can't believe that I'm on a TV show. I'm in a movie. This is like something that the whole world's watching. Like the Little Mabu.
Yeah.
How many?
24 million views.
24 million views.
Teach me how to drill, Little Mabu.
Little Mabu.
Can I tell you something?
And I'm a cop.
You fucking put me onto it. And you said, hey, you know Little Mabu? I'm like, who the fuck is Little Mabu? Listen, I'm 51 years old, man. So my music genre is very different from when I was younger. So I'm like, Little fucking Mabu. So my daughter's 18. I said, hey, Jessica, you ever? Oh, yeah, Dad. He's a rapper from New York City, blah, blah. So I go on and I watch the video. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, fuck, there's Mike. And I remember I called you. It's like, Mike, this fucking video got 19 million fucking views, man. 19
million. I guess they would have had 30 million if I wasn't on there. But
19 million views.
Yeah.
This fucking kid got, man.
We'll go into that back later, but I'm going back to New Amsterdam. They had me stand here, facing straight this way. They had a kid facing me, and I'm like talking to him like this, and I'm like leaning with my foot on the wall in the hall in the hospital. I see where the camera's at. And they did a rehearsal. You know, they always do a rehearsal. Yeah. So you, as background actors, pay attention, watch the rehearsals, watch the cameras. If you like to be on film, you know, if you don't, still watch anyway. You don't want to mess up, you know, and then get taken out.
Yeah.
Because they do that a lot.
Yeah.
So I saw that they're walking this way and they're talking, and the camera's like right, and it stays the whole. So I said, wait, I'm going to be in here. So I told the kid after the first take, they went back, the main actor, Eggle, and the nurse and the other guy. I told the kids, it's like a 20-year-old kid. So I thought I was talking to my grandson. I said, listen, you like to be on film? He said, I would love to. I said, listen, what you do is this. I'm going to face this way. So I turned myself towards the camera. Yeah. And you, because all they saw was the back of your head.
Yeah.
You lean on the wall.
Yeah.
And if you see the thing, New Amsterdam, he's leaning on the wall, and I'm talking to him, showing something on my phone. Cause I told the PA, what if I'm showing him something on my phone?
Yeah.
They said, sure. So I give suggestions.
Yeah.
And it works out.
Yeah. They like it, man. You know, I noticed that. Like,
and that was my first ever scene.
A lot of times you see, like, you know, I see a lot of background guys say, hey, can I try this? And I tell you something, 99.9% of the time, the director, the AD is pretty much like, hey, fuck it, let's give it a go.
No,
it's genuine, it's unique.
We just did, I can't mention the name of the film, because we just did a film. It's a feature film.
Okay.
I worked on Monday.
Yep.
You worked yesterday.
I worked last night.
Last night. And it was in a bar. So they sat me right next to the main actor.
Yeah.
So the main actor's supposed to do this and that and this and that. And I'm just sitting there with a martini, which is, of course, 2 olives and water, because I don't drink.
Yeah.
And then you have 3 people there. And we're on camera. So I'm just not going to be sitting. So I told the PA, I said, listen, let me ask you, there's a part where something happened with the actor. Do you want me to, like, react to it? He said, yeah, you know what? Because I liked when you were sitting there, because they did the take. But I want you to, like, do a reaction when a certain situation comes up. I want you to, like, lean over and, like, look at the actor, because you're surprised who the person is.
Yeah.
I got to be surprised. Oh, this guy's famous.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I do like this, and he liked that.
Yeah.
And then I said, and then I'll just react with the other people, and I did one of these. And then they start laughing, and he liked that. They kept that in the scene.
Yeah, it's good, because you can't just sit there like a fucking, like a lump on a log, you know? Like, you got to fucking, like, people don't realize that background shit is very key to a movie, man.
No.
It's very key, man.
If you don't have background, you got 2 people talking.
No, and you know what's funny? And
That's
now,
it.
And now that I do it more and more, and you see it more than I can, because you've been doing it a lot longer, but you see, like holy fucking shit. Like, I see this. Like, I see it. Like, I see why they picked this guy, why they picked this guy. And it's not just, they just don't pick anybody. There's a lot of motherfuckers that submit to all this shit. And you're like, wow. Like, you know, you look and there's only 5 of you there. Like, how many people went for this? I'm like, well, 3,000. So out of 3,000 motherfuckers, you pick 5.
We just had 10, right?
Yeah,
like us.
Like 10. Like, you know, and that's a big fucking film we just did. But there was a lot of people that auditioned for it or went for the role.
But I love the process. Like, as background, I get excited in everything I do in my life. Yeah. No matter, I could be doing anything and I'll be happy with it. I'm alive. I'm enjoying life. You know, especially from where I was, homeless, drug addict, lost my daughter for a year. I lost contact. My mother tracked her down, and everything's beautiful. Now I'm like, if you look at my YouTube, I've been doing a Mike Muniz lottery since 2020. I'm talking about this will be the 25th, 26th year. Yeah. Christmas, Thanksgiving, whenever we get together.
Oh, I see it. I seen it. Like Maryland. You were down in Maryland? I saw Maryland. I saw it. Yeah,
give money out to the family.
I saw it.
And they love it because the family be having a great time.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm just saying beautiful. Yeah. Background life is like great.
And you know what, Mike? Everybody I talk to on a set that knows you say the same things. Like, yo, man, that guy's so into it. Like everybody. You know who worked last night? Your favorite background lady. You call her Seinfeld.
Oh, get out of it.
She was working last night. She worked last night.
Oh, get out of it.
What's her name?
I call her Seinfeld.
You call her Seinfeld. She goes too. She goes, fucking Mike calls me Seinfeld.
Yeah. She was on the first, and that's what I'm like. The lady's like 61 years old. You know, like what?
How many things you think she's done?
Yeah, she's done over 300 at least.
Yeah, right.
Because she did the first episode of Seinfeld, the opening scene.
Is that a pilot? Was that the pilot?
That was it was called the Seinfeld Chronicle. It was called the Seinfeld Chronicle or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the first episode. She's in the opening scene, 24 years old.
Yeah.
And Seinfeld goes back to whenever.
Yeah.
And she was sitting right at the table, just sitting there.
Yeah.
And look at her now. She wrote up my name.
That's what I told her, because she kept looking. She goes, where did I know you from? I was like, yo, we filmed together upstairs. I remember I gave you a ride. She goes, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
I gave her a ride. I had to drop her off. Yeah.
That's what I took the other 2 girls to.
Yes.
I didn't take I'm sorry. I didn't take the other 2.
He dropped them off.
No, I dropped them off.
He dropped them.
But we keep in touch. And that's the whole thing, keep in touch. But it's funny, like, you met my friend Eduardo, and you met Mark. And it's funny because in last week, and then those 2 people, they're like my close friend in background and in life. and you ran into them, and my name just came up, and you're like, and I'm just glad and happy that I know some people are gonna be, oh yeah, he's, but you know what? That's who I am.
That's it.
Enjoy me.
Listen, are you love what you do?
I'm loving it.
So
I'm loving
fuck what everybody thinks or says, man.
I'm loving it.
As long as you appreciate it and you're living your fucking life, what does it fucking matter? Mike, you know what I realize, man? People hate more than they love, dude. Yeah. And you know what? Because it's a lot harder to love than to hate. Hate's easy. Like, fuck him. I'll turn, I got no time for him. He thinks he's this and that. But when you love, man, if someone loves you like that, man, I embrace those people. Because you know what? Because love is a strong fucking thing, man. Hate? Fuck hate, man. I ain't got time for hate. And I ain't got time for you to hate.
Right. It's like when we first met, we did a movie. Of course, can't say the name, but I didn't know you.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, next thing, we're like hanging out the whole day.
Yeah, bullshit. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah.
And the whole day. And then we came back the next day.
The next week.
The next week we came back.
Yeah.
And right, and I didn't know you were going to be there.
Yeah.
And you wound up being there. Yeah. And it wound up, we did another scene to the movie. But it's going to be beautiful.
So, Mike, what's the biggest thing right now to date that you think you got? That's out now. I know you can't talk about stuff that's not out yet. Like what's out now or recently came out that's big, and so people could look. It's like, oh fuck, there he is right there.
This one I could say the name. Yeah. Because I put it out there already, but I can't say what the story is about. Yeah. Right. My biggest, and I can't wait. I'm talking about. I put in for this part. I auditioned. If you look on my YouTube, I auditioned for the father and the mother, and the father talking to the mother. Yeah. They called me back 4 hours later. Really? And I was like, it's called Evil Lives Here. Okay. It's on the ID channel.
I heard it, I heard of it.
And I'll be in the episode. I don't know when it's coming out because them things are like weird the way they do the episode, so you got to wait till it come out.
Is it a series?
It's a documentary where you reenact real true life stories.
So evil shit that happened.
Evil shit that people did.
Got it.
So this kid, he did this, he killed that, he beat up, and I play the father. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. I had 9 speaking parts. Wow. And I was like, you had asked this before. It was hard. Learning, remembering the line. So I practiced with my brother Gil every day. Yeah. He would call up. He wouldn't even say, he's like, he starts off with the line just to make sure I don't pull out my shit. I'm like, and then we go through the whole thing. Then we start talking. Yeah. And he's done that with another show, The Generational Curse. It's a trailer. It's on YouTube. I put it on my YouTube. It's a trailer for a TV show. Yeah. And I might be the part of the main barber that owns the barber shop in the show. So hopefully it gets picked up. Maybe Netflix will pick it up. Yeah. But that show, Evil Lives Here, it's 2 things I'm looking forward to. That one and the George Zavalis Once a Week for Life.
What is it?
Which one? Evil Lives?
George Zavalis?
George Zavalis. Look this guy up.
George Zavalis. Not
Zouvel.
Not the guy who played Kojak.
No. He's Greek.
What was his name?
That's Kojak.
But I'm saying, what was his real name? Tony Savalas?
Telly Savalas. George Zouvelis. He's Greek also. Yeah. And let me tell you a little funny story of the Greek.
Oh, I see. Evil Lives. Yeah, I see it.
You see it? Yeah.
I see a bunch of trailers on there and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like but George Zouvelis is a director, producer, award-winning film. He wins a lot of awards in the film, the things they do in the film. So he hooked me up. He took care of me. He gave me lines. He was like, happy birthday, Mike. Or he texts me. I got his number. Yeah. I text him, when's it coming out? Oh, this and that. And we just keep in touch, like you and me keep in touch. Yeah. And I'm keeping in touch with famous people.
How awesome is that?
It makes me feel good because some people are famous. They don't want to be bothered. Yeah. But if they accept me into their world, I must be doing something right. Yeah. So, that and the Evil Is Here, George Zouvelis, great. Yeah. It's loving it. I'm loving it. I know I'm rambling, but I'm a rambler. I can't help it, but.
So let's think, what else we got, Mikey? So what's one that's coming out now? Like, What's out now that you know of? What do you
Okay,
know of?
hold on. Let me see.
Okay.
But
That's your
before,
notes?
that's my little notes. This is, you can't see it so good. It's like this. I keep track of everything I do and coming up. So I got one show that it was done with Mandy Patinkin, but they canceled it already.
Why?
It didn't get picked up. So it's going to be picked up by another network. So that's how the industry works.
Yeah.
Sometimes this, sometimes that. I can say the names. I'm going to give you some names.
Yeah.
But I can't say episodes.
What's it about? Yeah.
These are TV shows.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it quick here. Girls on the Bus, Raising Kanan, Severance, The Penguin, Daredevil Born Again, Eric, American Sports Story, Before, Mother May I Have a Kidney, that's a TV movie.
Okay.
Evil Lives Here, Blue Bloods, FBI, The Night Agent.
So, you know what's fucking crazy?
Those are TV shows. And then these are movies.
And these are fucking big stuff, man.
This is like, and
this is big stuff. This is not stuff. This isn't, you know, like this isn't a kid who's high school is filming something in his garage.
Yeah.
These are major productions, man.
These are major productions. And then I got the movies, you know, I did some Defender, and I got pictures. I got, on my Facebook page, I got a lot of pictures with Oscar-winning actress.
Yeah.
She's in this Melissa Leo. She's in this movie.
Yeah.
She was in The Fighter, you know that movie.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Smith's a great actor.
Yeah.
And I got so many pictures that you get used to it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this. There's always a show you want to work on.
Yeah.
It was like The Equalizer. When I finally got it, I was happy.
Yeah.
It was like, I finally got on Blue Blood. I did a scene, and I'm in the scene. You know, I should be in the scene because it was just 4 of us at a table. And then the next 3 days later, I get on Blue Bloods again.
Wow.
And I'm like, and we're sitting there, and they tell us what the story's going to be. And do you still hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So they tell us what the story's going to be. So I'm like, Tom Selleck's going to be here.
Oh, shit.
Yo, when he walked on, I was like, I was like starstruck.
Yeah.
I usually don't get starstruck.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a selfie with him, but I took a selfie with his co-star.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's like a surreal feeling. Like, yo, I'm fucking here. I'm here.
Selleck.
I'm here. Yeah.
I'm like, I was actually stuck. Like when I spoke with Sarah Jessica Parker, Billy Crystal, Rosie Perez. I got to even speak with these people, shake their hand. Braga, the guy that just passed away.
Okay.
You know, I was in the scene with him in The Good Wife. Even Treat Williams.
Yeah.
I did Feud, and I got featured in it. And he passed away like 3 months later in a motorcycle. I felt sad because I was like, I got to talk to him and everything.
Yeah.
You know, but
you know, you gotta. What I appreciate is like these actors, man. They fucking dive into these roles, and they're that role, man. They become that guy.
No.
You know, like this last one just did. I'm not gonna say what it was, but you're in the same thing. You worked with the same actor, and I seen him play one character, and now he's this guy, and he's fucking killing it.
Right.
He's fucking killing it. He's that guy, man.
And it's good to see that.
Yeah.
And the thing is that you see, and I did New Amsterdam, my first ever, and I'm like, yo, this guy's nuts. What's wrong with him? The main actor, Ego, his name is, he's doing all this, doing all these things, but they're like keeping their mouth moving and remembering their line, and they're talking to themselves. They're into it.
Yeah.
Because they're getting paid good bucks.
Yeah.
But it's not the easiest thing in the world. We could be there for 12 hours, and they're there with us.
Yeah.
They're there, cut, doing the same words, the same line, the same reaction, the same movement 5, 6, 7 times.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not an easy thing being an actor or being a background actor.
Yeah, you know, you appreciate it so much. You see these actors, they have the stand-ins, they have the stunt guys. But when you see the actor doing a stunt and he's getting thrown around or whatever he's doing, he's like, oh, he's getting up and he's fucking smiling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's fucking smiling because he's loving what he does, man. And you got to appreciate that. Whenever someone does what they love and they show that, yo, that energy goes out to everyone who's around them. It's like, yo, this is a good motherfucker. Yo, this guy's really fucking killing it, man. I'm not just gonna stand here like like I'm gonna fucking get animated with this guy now. I'm gonna jump into this background thing and I'm gonna make it my thing.
Nice.
You know, and it works,
you said
man.
the magic word because when you see that from a main person, it makes you want to do.
Hell yeah, yeah, man.
Do just as good.
Yeah.
Your part could be like this.
Yeah.
The movie's like this big.
Yeah.
But you're in it.
Yeah. You're part of the fucking team.
You're part of it.
You're part of the team.
FBI Most Wanted. It's on one of those things on my YouTube that I call it my videographer, Rich Muniz, my nephew.
Yeah.
Yo, this kid.
Oh, yeah,
He does all the family things. Yo, he puts the stuff together.
Yeah, I saw it.
So there was a part where the guy had to push the cart and knock it over.
Yeah.
And I like it, but he like do that like 5-6 times. Actually had to push the cart over and run. And he's a big time actor.
Yeah.
If they show the scene. And like you said, he got into it. So I got into it too. I did a little, and I ran this way and I ran, I was like.
It's teamwork, man. It's fucking team, from the makeup artist to the production guy to the fucking guy getting the coffee for the director so he can stay focused. Yo, that shit is all key to make it work. And people don't realize that. You know what? Even like, I hate to say like with football, I used to hear like, oh, the guy who fucking punts or kicks the field goal, he's not a real part of the team. I used to hear that shit. I'm like, the motherfucker just won the game for you, man. He kicked that 60-yard field goal.
You can sit there all day and then one time.
Yeah. The guy's part of your fucking team.
Or miss the field goal and blow the game.
Yeah. Then he goes from 0 to 0. Yeah, it's fucked up though.
But like you said, it's called crafties. You know, they got snacks.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I go with my bag. It's free.
Yeah.
I'll be stuffing my stuff.
I saw.
It's not stealing.
I saw. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing,
I'll be telling you, my refrigerator I got everything.
I was like, what's he doing?
Snacks. I haven't got a haircut in 2 years.
Yeah. Why, you cut your own hair?
No. When I go to shoot.
Set?
Yeah. I use them. But if I ever become union, I'll get paid $25 for them to cut my hair. That's what they pay them.
So what do you think about union? Is that something you can explore?
Well,
what are you thinking?
I got the 3 waivers because you need 3 waivers.
Are they called waivers or vouchers?
They're called vouchers. Waivers, Taft-Hartley's.
Okay.
Or you got to have one speaking line.
Yeah.
Or you got to be a principal, not featured, but a principal in the scene.
Yeah.
So I got my 3. I got 2 of them in one movie.
Yeah.
Which we sat around all day.
Yeah.
Got paid.
Yeah.
Ate gourmet dinner.
Shit. Yeah.
And you know we good.
Shit. Yeah, that shit is good.
I love this background.
Yeah, that shit is good. The food is really good.
When it comes to food, you see that smile.
Yeah.
You got the snacks. They said I was playing an Elks Lodge member.
Yeah.
Me and 4 other guys. I put it on my YouTube already. And they didn't use us. And it was a union job. It was only 20 workers.
Yeah.
So they said, you got to come back the next day. Could you make it? Yes. Before he even finished, I'm like, yes, I'll be here.
Yeah.
So I got 2 waivers.
Yeah.
And then I got another one. The strike came. It cost $3,400 to join.
To join you, yeah.
But you could pay it in installment.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem paying that.
Yeah.
Because you're going to make it back within your first
week, not even.
Your first 4 shoots.
Yeah.
And then it's only $200 and something a year.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, I'm going to join. But my happiness took over. I'm ecstatic being non-union. I'm not in a rush, let's say.
It's there if you want it.
Eventually, I'm going to do it because my friend just worked 16 hours, got like $700 and something for a non-union. He got $300 and something.
I think it was the same set we were on.
Same set, same role, same pedestrian.
He was a great guy, man. He did it.
Oh, Eduardo, all right.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. Let me tell you something. We just started talking. He was cool as fuck, man. You know, he was a good guy, man.
Let me tell you something. I invited him to, my granddaughter called me.
Yeah.
Brianna, she says, hey, Grandpa, I'm in New York. I said, what? Why you not here in my apartment? Why you ain't come visit me?
Yeah.
She said, I want to have lunch with you. She said, then she called back, let's do breakfast instead. I called Eduardo, yo, Eduardo, come on. You my man. Come meet my granddaughter and her boyfriend and come have lunch on me.
Yeah.
I mean, breakfast. He accepted, of course.
Yeah.
And not of course, but he accepted because he's a true friend.
Yeah.
And he didn't have nothing to do. If he has something to do, he can't accept.
He was going to come today, he said. He
was, but he got to shoot.
Oh, he does it?
And he got a fitting. No, he got a fitting.
Yeah, he said he would come.
Raising,
you know what, I'll come.
He's going to be on Raising Canyon.
Oh, good, man.
Yeah, he's going to be on Raising Canyon. He was going to come. But.
And he's another guy. He loves the shit, man. He loves it. We were talking. He's retired too, I think, right?
Yeah, he's got the Social Security. He's retired.
He's retired.
He used to work with Telemundo. Like,
Yeah, he told me he worked with HBO, right?
HBO, yeah.
HBO and stuff like that.
Years,
yeah, as an executive, he told me.
See,
and he started doing this, man.
And that's the whole thing. I'm retired. He's retired. You're semi-retired, I guess.
No, I work.
I know. But
I work, but I wish I was semi-retired.
There's a lot of people that we don't have to take this as like, not them kids that complain are like that. This is their job. They complain, they cry, like, baby.
I couldn't fucking believe it.
Maybe that's why I'm enjoying it so much.
I couldn't believe it.
I don't have to do this, but I'm loving it.
There's a big difference. So but you know, Mike, that's why you got fucking 200-something fucking films. Because they see your excitement. It's fucking good energy, man. And people feel good energy, man.
You're going to make me blush.
But that's what happens. You think these fucking directors saying, hey, this fucking guy, he wants to be here. He's not bitchy. He's not crying. He comes in at 8. He leaves at fucking 4 in the morning. And he's not hemming and hawing about it.
Right.
You're working. And you're loving what the fuck you do.
And what it shows in, like, I just did Gladiator.
Yeah.
American Sports Story. 117 background workers.
Yeah.
I go, you come in, you give your name.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Emilio, right? I remember him.
Yeah.
But he remembered me.
Yeah.
This guy goes through 100, 200 people a day filming, and he remembered my name.
Yeah.
See, I try the networking part, and it works because it'll help you on set.
Yeah.
It'll help you with the part.
Yeah.
I guess we got visitors, but that's okay.
No, that's right.
As long as they don't come in here.
No, they don't know what's coming. The on-air thing's on. We got the on-air thing. Look, see that fucking thing?
Big time professionals.
I fucking around here. Shit, man.
We ain't messing around. This
is real deal.
Let me ask you, we never said it, but what is the name of this?
The studio?
Yeah.
This studio is Beyond the Boroughs.
There you go.
And
Beyond the Boroughs.
The name came up because a lot of podcast studios are in the city. So Long Island is Beyond the Boroughs. And the logo's pretty fucking sick. It's actually like volume sound waves, and it's in the thing of Long Island with the microphone in the middle. And we just started this about 2-3 months ago. It was like, it just started off as a conversation.
Wow.
And we kept looking at this room. We're like, yo, this is a fucking nice room, man. What can we do with this? And then I threw the idea to Hector. This is Hector's building. And he goes, you think we could do something with it? I said, listen, man, I think we really can do something with it. And we got some good fucking people that we brought on. We brought Chris. We have Nick. We have Jason, Hector, myself. And,
nice.
And we're in a group text, and we fucking, we're building this thing nice, man. Like it's another thing. It's like acting. Everyone who's involved with this, they fucking love doing it, man. They love doing it. And you appreciate that. When you see people love doing something, those are the motherfuckers I want to be around. This
is great. Listen, let me tell you something. When you told me, because, I supposed to be, like, for the last year and a half, writing a book of my life.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
And I got stuff written down. I got papers crumpled up, thrown away. I got stuff on the tape recorder. But when you said, Mike, I want you to be my first, and when you said your first person on the podcast, I was like, wow. I'm just like honored. Yeah. Thank you.
You know what, Mike? I'm gonna tell you why I did it.
I want to say thank you.
I'm gonna tell you why I did it.
It makes me feel. I'm putting my story out there. I didn't go through the whole story, but you can see it.
Yeah.
College graduate. Yeah. Wall Street worker. Yeah. I think I'm the greatest father in the world. Greatest grandfather. Great grandfather. Drug addict. Homeless. Great son to my mother. Yeah. Because I took over for my sister after she passed. When my mother and my brother Gil helped, my other brothers, they stepped in. The family, my sister-in-law went up there one time. There was a blackout. I'm going up the stairs, and she's up there already, Tawana. Yeah. And everybody helped. My mother lasted longer than, I guess it hit her like the age and the forgetfulness. It hit her like quick. Yeah.
So after talking to you, because you helped me out on the first set I was on, and I'm a very grateful person, and I remember shit when people do for me, man, because I've been through, like yourself, I've been through a lot of shit, man. And my group of people that I keep around me is very small, because I realized as big as it got, I started realizing who was full of shit, who wasn't there for the right reasons, who was there for a ride, or whatever the case may be. So when I met you and you told me your story, I was like, yo, this fucking guy's got some story, man. Like, I appreciate it. I was like, yo, the shit he's been through, this past, you lost your wife and how grandfather, your kids, and how much you love your kids. And I saw how animated you were on the set. I'm like, yo, you know what? Since I did my first thing with him on a movie set,
right.
why not bring him do the first podcast with him? Because he's got a great fucking story he can tell the world, and he's got a lot of shit he did. You know, and it's fucking good stuff. And like you said, age is only a fucking number, man. I hate when people say I can't.
Yeah.
The word I hate saying I can't. It's not that you can't. You don't fucking want to. There's a difference. Anybody can do anything they want to. It's if you put your mind to it.
This is keeping me young. This background is keeping me young.
I see it, and it's animate. It's good. It's good to see it because, like I said, anybody who I worked on a set with that knows you only says good things about you.
I love it.
You work hard, man. You know, you love doing it. And I says, you know what? This is the guy. This is the guy I'm going to launch it with, man. And we're going to go from here. Listen, if we take this further with this, you know, we will. But our idea to do this was to rent it out, to have people like you have a voice, to get it out there to the world so people understand, you know, what goes on. Because a lot of people don't have a platform to do it with. So we think this is the platform that people can speak, do what they want, and, you know, get their word out there.
We're talking a lot about background because that's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We're in the industry.
Yeah.
We're part of this big worldwide industry.
Yeah.
And we're a small part, but there's never too small of a part to be part of the big part.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that it's keeping me alive.
Yeah.
It brought me from where I was to where I am now, and I appreciate it even more now. And it's like when I was doing my comedy, I wound up in Phoenix House. My sister had a letter from the David Letterman show that they wanted me on the show.
Wow.
But I was in the program.
Yeah.
But you got to take those things, and I don't regret anything.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I will regret is not doing something.
Yeah. Regret. That's regret.
That's regret.
That's
not
regret.
doing something.
Yeah.
Like somebody said to me, do you regret getting into this at this age? No, I will regret not getting into it.
Yeah.
But the point is that part of my life, that's what I was doing, but it keeps me strong now.
Yeah, keeps you young.
35 years of sobriety
Keeps you young,
because of the things that I lost out in because of the drugs.
Yeah.
And it's not really the drugs. It's the mentality, attitude, behavior of what led me to the drugs.
Yeah.
See, I'm throwing a little, I used to do seminars.
Yeah.
When I worked for Phoenix House before Transit, I spoke to over 27,000 people doing seminars. I used to go once a month, no pay, just to speak to people in the program.
So what they say is you miss 100 shots you don't take. So you got to take the shot.
You got to take the shot.
It don't fucking matter what it is. You got to take the shot, man.
Got to take the shot.
And stop saying I can't. Stop saying I won't. You know, I'd rather you tell me I don't want to than I can't. Everyone gets up in the morning the same way. We put our fucking pants on. We put our socks on. We tie our shoes. It's whoever hits the ground first that wants it more is going to get it.
Yep.
And that's the fucking facts of life, man.
So
that's it.
It's hope and incentive. Those are the magic words I use. Because of where I am today, you could be going through drug problems, you could be going through marital problems, you could be going through abuse, you could be going through something mental. Hope and incentive. Become stronger. You can overcome it.
Yeah. People don't realize how the mind works.
Yeah.
The mind's the strongest fucking part of your body you got. It controls everything. That's your control center, man.
I got some great, like, I'm going to give you one or two stories.
Yeah.
And I know you got some. I want to hear your favorite story.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stories is I got selfies with a lot of stars.
Yeah.
The one star I don't have a selfie with is Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
But I got a story.
Yeah.
No selfie.
Queen Latifah's, that's her, equalized her show. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I got a story, but not a selfie. I go up to her. So sometimes, you know, these main actors got bodyguards.
Yeah.
She has two.
Oh, wow.
On the set.
Good for
her,
man.
One is from her rappers and the other one's from the TV.
Yeah.
So she got two.
Yeah.
I go up to her and I say, Miss Queen Latifah, can I get a selfie? We stopped filming. So people say, oh, you're not supposed to. Hey, we stopped filming. It's over. I'm taking it. She said no. She said no. She said, of course.
Oh, shit.
I did like this. She smiled. I smiled. I clicked. The phone goes 10, 9, 8. I had it on a timer.
Oh, shit.
The bodyguard pushes me. No, we ain't got time for this, and drags her away. So instead of a selfie, I got a story.
You got the back of the bouncer's fucking back.
I got the Queen Latifah
You're like, yo,
story.
hold on. Did you see that? That's a bouncer. That's a bodyguard, but that's her.
That's one of my stories. But one thing I want to say, like, I'm retired, so I get up. First thing I do, I jump on my phone.
Yeah.
Casting network.
Check what's going on.
Backstage. Every set. Go on the thing. And I get excited when I get a part that I could put in for.
Yeah.
So when I click, I'm like, yeah. And then you wait for that email.
Yeah.
You're selected or you're in consideration.
Yeah.
I get more excited.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, then you actually get the part.
Yeah.
So you're excited. You want to get it.
Yeah.
Even if it's a pedestrian walking in the street, you're part of it.
You're part of the movie. You're on film.
Like you and me, we wound up, what's funny is we just did a movie, 2 different nights. Yeah. We wind up sitting in the same seat in the bar.
In the scene,
next to the same main actor.
Yeah, the same
so
bar.
we're going to be in the same movie, sitting in the same seat, but 2 different nights in the bar.
Yeah.
But you could be doing anything, but turning it into something.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm turning it into something. You got a lot of my stuff on there.
Yeah.
I put my nephew, Richard Muniz, my videographer. Yeah. He put stuff together.
He did a great job with that.
Yeah.
He did a fucking great job. Does he do that for a living or just?
No, he just he does it for me.
He did a good job.
I said, I'm going to pay you. I'm taking the whole family out Staten Island.
Nice.
He said, no. I'm going to have to drag him out. I'm going to take him. But it's like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
So with that, Mikey, anything you want to end this with? You want to plug anything that's coming out or that Big Boys Poker Club?
My loving family, everybody in the family, I love you.
Yeah.
My Maryland family. I got my fans like Bobby and Angie. Yeah. I call them my nephew and niece now officially, but they're my daughter's brother-in-law and sister-in-law.
Yeah.
And I got other people, other fans, and my IMDb page. Go to it, Michael Muniz, and
what's your YouTube page? What is that?
My YouTube is Michael Muniz. Michael Muniz. My YouTube page is Muniz Firebird.
Muniz Firebird. MUNIZ
MUNIZ I use that on there. And on Instagram, I got it also as Mike Muniz or Muniz Firebird. And the reason for Firebird is because I went to Phoenix House. I got my 35 years sobriety, and it's like the Phoenix, the bird. Yeah, I rose from my own ashes.
Yeah, good stuff, Mikey. It's a great story, Mikey.
But the thing is that I'm enjoying life. I'm loving it. I got great friends. Keep in touch. Can't ask for a better part at this time in my life to be doing what I'm doing now.
Good stuff.
Background is a big part.
Good stuff.
My daughter and grandkids are big. My family, my stepson keeps in touch with me.
Yeah.
Even I keep in touch with my other family, which is my wife's family, Victoria's family. We keep in touch. So I just want to say thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Mikey.
I'm
Thank you for
enjoying
coming.
I wish I could have saw.
Thank you for coming.
That video, but we're not gonna.
It's a little. We're still working on little kinks and stuff, man.
Look for
we're getting there.
On my YouTube, there's 2 videos I put up there recently.
Yeah.
And I just look at it.
Okay.
And I'm enjoying it.
You got it,
Mike Muniz, loving sobriety, love my family, loving the background.
Mike Muniz, ladies and gentlemen. Mikey, thank you for being on the show,
Thanks
man.
a lot,
We appreciate
brother.
you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.